Law of Attraction Talk Radio. Get ready to be the best you can be. Stay tuned for the Law of Attraction Talk Radio with Jules.
Well, good evening and welcome to the Law of Attraction Talk Radio. I'm Jules from Southern California. Let me give you some background on Sandra Taylor. She is an inspiring international speaker and author of the New York Times bestseller Quantum Success, which is receiving worldwide acclaim for its enlightening approach to personal attraction and achievement. Her first book, Secrets of Attraction, an audio seminar, Act to Attract, Apply the Universal Laws to Romance, unveils the power of quantum psychology, connecting mind to manifestation. She's been teaching the scientific principles of thought, energy, and consciousness for over 25 years. Yes, we've got an expert here, so everybody just tune in and listen up here. Her books are available in 13 languages and dozens of countries from around the globe. Her latest book, Secrets of Success, is going to be released in June of this year. And welcome back to the Law of Attraction Talk Radio, Sandra. It's so good to have you back again.
Oh, it's wonderful to be back. I really appreciate it.
I'm so excited about talking to you, especially about this new term that I have not heard before, quantum psychology, connecting mind to manifestation. Can you explain how you came up with this great term? It's so intriguing.
Well, I really, in teaching the various laws of attraction for all these years, I really saw how the belief system and the personal experience, the individual consciousness of each person really is what gets projected into the universe to create what that individual's destiny is going to be. And the core of that consciousness is their inner psychology. And what we don't understand is that the fears that we carry around with us, the history that we've never finished and never resolved, all of that goes into our consciousness creation, and that it becomes our quantum energy, and that is our quantum psychology. The way our psychology connects with the universal current of energy, and then returns the kind of direction, the vortex of direction back to us. So if I have an unfinished business from my childhood where I felt rejected by, parent or whatever, and I still expect to be rejected, that expectation goes into my consciousness creation. And this is what a lot of people don't understand about the law of attraction. They think that if I just intend to get this job, if I just focus on what I want this job, I want this job, I want this job, they think that the universe is just going to respond to that individual intention. But it's our whole life force. It's the energy dynamics of our whole life force that really gets the results that occur in our destiny. So I can put out this intention of wanting this job, yet if I expect to be rejected, that expectation is actually much stronger than the intention for the job. So what will that expectation create? A consciousness of fear, a consciousness of rejection, and that consciousness will create reality. And the reality it will get will be rejection. So what we can do, and it doesn't have to need to go into 30 years of analysis to heal our quantum psychology. All we need to do is go in and look for a little bit, investigate a little bit about what conclusions and expectations we're still carrying around with us that we can reverse so that we can change our expectations to match our intentions. And that creates a dynamic quantum psychology. We can create the intention, yes, I want this promotion, I heard this promotion is coming up and I want it, and I'm putting it out to the universe that I intend to get it. And then we can also concurrently look at, okay, let me look and see if there's any deeper emotional expectations or fears or concerns that may be canceling out that intention. I call that conflicting intentions, where we have a specific desire, but our underlying belief, our underlying expectation cancels that out because we don't really believe we're worthy, or we don't believe that we're, valuable enough, or we don't believe that people, want to support us in the way that we deserve to be supported. So all we have to do is put the intention out there and say, you know what, I do notice that sometimes I think that, I don't deserve it because, other people are better looking, or, whatever it is, have a higher degree. And so what I need to do is intervene on those conclusions. And, if over time I can investigate and heal the past, go into just in my next book, Secrets of Success, I talk about this quantum psychology, and what I talk about is erasing and transcending the childhood drama. We each carry a childhood drama with us. Some of us more than one, but most of us have, a few basic conclusions that we really just need to address and say, that's not my truth. My parents didn't say that I was deserving of all wonderful things, but that was their truth. That's not my truth, and I'm not going to create that as truth for myself anymore. And in fact, I'm going to write down what I want to be true for me. I'm actually going to list my belief system instead of just buying into somebody else's belief system. And I have worked with people, and when we sat down and said, I want to believe that I'm valuable, I want to believe that I'm deserving, these are my new beliefs and this is my new truth, it became their reality. And most people don't think that they have the option to choose their beliefs. They just think they're stuck with them, even if they're toxic.
So you're saying that you can change from, no, I can't get that job, to, oh, yes, I can. I am worthy of this job. I am qualified to do it. Is that what you're talking about?
Absolutely. Yet not only can I get it, I deserve it, and I would be the best person for it. And even if you have this nagging voice saying, no, you won't, you need to say, wait, that's just, somebody else's, misinformation. See, when we dismiss ourselves, when we negate ourselves, that's a result of something that has been learned. What we need to identify, we need literally to label that, oh, that's somebody else's misinformation. And now the truth is, and my new reality is, yes, I do deserve it. And even if I can't quite wrap my mind around fully believing that yet, I'm going to at least start planting the seed and start to affirm, you know what, I'm open to believing that I deserve that. In fact, I open myself to my spirit's capacity to know that I'm truly deserving.
Oh, that's good.
Because sometimes our little human capacity is like, oh, no, I can't. But each of us has a spirit that has the capacity to do anything we want. And if we can start an affirmation with, I open myself to my spirit's capacity to know how valuable I am. I open myself to my spirit's capacity to know that I deserve wonderful things, and in fact, that they're coming.
Wow. Boy, that's something that I've been forgetting to do. Oh, my goodness. That's wonderful.
It's very empowering because then we don't have to do all the work.
Yeah, because what you're doing is shooting your rocket of desire off, aren't
you? Yeah. And handing it off to the one who can fly it, your higher self, your spirit,
Cool. That is really good.
Well, this is the interesting thing, and I see this, it's kind of an interesting backlash to all of the law of attraction stuff. A lot of people are very hesitant to deal with their emotions, especially if they're negative emotions.
Exactly.
It's a very interesting phenomenon that people have become fearful of their fear, fearful of their anger, fearful of any negativity, because they think, oh, if I engage in that anger, if I let myself feel afraid even for a moment, then I'm going to ruin all of my manifestation.
Or I'm going to get more of that back.
I'm going to get right. I'm going to ruin the positive and draw the negative back to me.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. We are all human beings, and you can't live in the human experience without having some sort of negative emotion some of the time. And as long as you deny it, you're not actually canceling out the negative emotion. You're just carrying it in your personal energy field under the surface. And it will come out, and it will still attract the negativity. In fact, expressed emotions are released, ventilated, and then the energy is diffused. Unexpressed emotions are carried and accumulated, and the energy is projected.
To hear more of this incredible interview, go to lawofattractiontools.com and click the Listen Live button.